Hey guys, this is Mistress Nightmare here, and today we'll be reading Battle for Max's Heart, Chapter 22. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. Jeff's point of view. You're joking, right? I said. Max shook her head and grabbed her sketchbook. She opened the page. It had 5 circles. I was confused. What? And watched weird writing something in there. You said 4 students, right? She said. Yeah, I said. Do you know their names? She asked. Yeah, 2 girls, Tara and Allison, and 2 boys named Jonathan and Isaac. Why? I asked, looking at her confused. What about the 2 people? She said. The teacher were Mr. Colson and Mr. Rodriguez. I said. I think I know why they were murdered, she said. Why? I looked at her confused. I know Isaac was in the LOTC, and the teachers were in the military with my dad. So, she said. What? I looked at her confused. She ignored me and wrote in the circle, warrior, the other one, virgin. She wrote another 3 under the word. It didn't make sense. Virgin? Warrior? What does it mean? And what does it have to do with these people? Warrior? Virgin? I asked. She looked at me and nodded. That's what I think, Jeff, she said. Max's point of view. What was happening? I have this feeling that something is going down and it has to deal with the supernatural. I was stuck in my thoughts before Jeff got me out of my thoughts. I looked at him. What? He sighed as I say, why? Oh, I don't know what you have noticed. Anything else? I said, well, these animals around here are killing themselves, for example, he said. Well, except smile. Smile. I looked at him confused. He nodded. My dog. Oh, but why are other animals killing themselves? He shrugged and grabbed his eye mask from the desk and put it on. I don't know, but we'll find out tomorrow, right? He said before knocking out. I sighed and rolled my eyes and fell to sleep. I woke up and changed into a white sleeve shirt with the words say kill it or quit. A gray jeans and my black Converse with a red headphones and the black hat with neon green letters saying reckless. After I changed, I went outside and started walking in the woods until I heard a rustling in the bushes. I turned around to see the moving bush. I walk up to it and I find Ben and Eyeless Jack. They smiled at me and waved. What are you guys doing? I asked, putting my hands on my hips. You weren't in the manners and Jeff got worried, said Jack. I can handle myself, I said, walking away from them. Ben's point of view. Uh-oh, Jack said. Don't worry, man. Let's head back to the manor and play some video games, he said. But Jeff said he will kill us if we slack off on watching over her. You know how very protective he is with Max, he said. I know, but it's not like he's watching us to see what we're doing and what he says, I said. Yes, I am, a voice said. Me and Jack turned around to see a very angry Jeff, the killer. Hey, Jeff, I said nervously. Where's Max? He said. She went back to the manor, I said. You're lying, Ben. What? I am not lying, I yelled back. Ben, you are not the best liar ever, he said before walking away. Well, damn, worry much, I muttered. Jack patted my back and let's go back to the manor. Jeff's point of view. I can't trust them with the simplest job in the world, but they're competent killers, I thought to myself while trying to find Max in the woods. It felt like an hour, but there was no sign of her. Where did she go? I asked myself. Then I heard footsteps. I took out my knife from my pocket and got ready for whatever it was. The footsteps came closer and closer until they stopped. I looked around and see no one. Show yourself, whoever you are, I yelled back. The footsteps came closer and I was tackled down by a person. I tackled the person and put my knife on their neck. I looked at who it was, but removed my knife. It was just Max. I got off of her and pulled her up. Max's point of view. I was walking in the woods listening to Linkin Park in my headphones. I was just walking around the woods until I heard footsteps. I walked closer to the noise and then I heard footsteps stop. I walked closer to whoever it was and stopped when my shoes was untied. Show yourself, whoever you are, a voice yelled. I did what you were told until the person knocked me down and put a knife to my neck. I was about to kick the person off until the person retreated off me and I pulled up. Since my hair was covering my eyes, I removed it to see Jeff. Sorry, Jeff said. It's cool, I answered. Why are you in the woods? He asked. I got bored and wanted to go out for a walk. Fine, but we need to get back to the manor, he said. Kind of found something in the woods, I answered. What did you find? He asked again. I grabbed his hand and dragged him to a tree. I pointed to 3 trees, and Jeff gave me a weird, confused look. You found trees? He said, a little bit annoyed. Look behind it, I said. He did and walked behind the trees. His eyes went wider than ever. You said you found this. He looked at you. I nodded and walked up to him. Yep, I found this, I said. We need to show this to Slindy. You know that, right? He said. Yeah, I looked at him confused. I can't believe you found this, Jeff said, looking worried. Look what happened, I said. He nodded. He looked and nodded. The same, he said. Yep. Let's go tell Cindy that we found the dead bodies in the woods.